we need a new template for functions that handle lists. It's a doozy, and you're going to need to memorize it. Because our list definition is technically an itemization, we will need a cond with two clauses. So, we say that our list template is defined by a list function, so that's the name of the function, and it consumes a list. It has a cond with two clauses. The first clause should have the empty question, was this an empty list? And in the second one, should have cons, and it asks, is this a cons list? In which case, we'll do something. So, if it is, then we'll need to use the first of a list, and we'll also need to use the alist function on the rest of the list somehow. Our header is pretty normal, and the use of a cond is familiar. We have to figure out if we're dealing with an empty list or a cons, so we have two clauses. The first clause is called the base case. The second case is called the recursive case. The recursive case is the weirdest part, so much that we often will split it onto a second line, just to highlight how important it is and how distinctive it is. In the recursive case, you will always do something with the first of the list, and then pass the rest of the list into the same function that we're defining right here. That last thing I just said is the heart of recursion. We are defining a function and using it at the same time. This is powerful, but also dangerous. Each time the function is called, it will end up calling itself again. This means that we'll call the function once for every element of the list. If it weren't for the empty clause, we would end up looping forever.